Hello, my name's Scott. I'm a professional magician and this is a magic review.
It's a kind of magic.
In today's review, we have a big mystery and I'm going to unveil that mystery right now as, which you will already know because you will have seen the title of this video, Phantom Stage by Hyde Project. I'm going to open this up in a moment. Before I do that, my TLDR on this product, Phantom Stage by Hyde Project, is it's excellent. It's a little bit expensive, and I'm not going to say it's a product just for professionals because I also think there's a couple of other really good uses, including just having it in your home. And I think there's a few perks and benefits to that. But as I say, I'll touch on that later on in the review. My TLDR on this is that Phantom is an incredible effect. It's funny, it's interesting, it's magical, and besides the little bit of an expensive price tag, which is justified because it's an amazing product that's built really well, that should last you a really long time, it provides a lot of value to you. So in my opinion, this is worth the price. There will be a link in the top pinned comment and also the description of this video below. If you want to purchase one of these, just go over to Hyde Project's website, send them an email, ask about one of these, and they will give you all of the other details. For now, that's my TLDR on Hyde Project's Phantom Stage. But what is Phantom? Phantom is an effect where you have a really nice minimal picture frame of Houdini, and I'm going to put a little bit of footage up on the screen right now. You have the stage, someone in the audience selects a card, and then Houdini in the picture frame takes his hand out of his pocket and he's holding a playing card, and that one playing card that he's holding onto is the spectator's selected card. So it's a revelation of a card with an animated poster, picture, frame, whatever you want to call this, and that's what it is. There are a couple of other effects included as well, where you produce the card from the frame, and once Houdini pulls the card out, it vanishes, and then you pluck it out of the frame. And then also there's one where he pulls out the wrong card, and then it changes magically into their card. So there's a couple of other effects included in the product, but what it is a revelation of a playing card from a picture frame. What do you get with it though for your $250? Which I've seen varying prices of this in different places. In some places in the UK, I've seen it for about £155. In other places, I've seen it for 170, something like that. So it depends on the exchange rate. At the time of posting this review, it cost $250 from Hyde Project website. The conversion of that in your country is something that you'll have to do, and it seems that prices do vary depending on where you're buying it. But what do you receive? The first thing to touch on is this really nice, really thick, sturdy cardboard box. So they say that this box can be used to transport your frame in, and I think that is true. This is really thick, it's really robust, and I'm going to show you what's inside as well. And you will see what you receive. I'm going to empty all of this out so that I'm not holding onto the box and it's not taking up all of the screen. So here's what you should be receiving in your package. There's a small photo of the creators that says, "From creators with love." And then you have a bunch of accessories. I also got a really nice holographic sticker with mine, and it says, "Keep our secrets," which I think is a cool sticker to have, whether you put it on your laptop case or your diary or something like that. And then this is the frame. So this is what the frame looks like on the front. Of course, it's the very famous Harry Houdini. And this is what it looks like on the back, a standard minimalist frame. As well as the frame, you receive a few options, added options within the plastic bag that comes with it. You receive a hand that's holding a different playing card to the reveal that's there permanently. You also receive a card that has a printed picture of Marilyn Monroe on it for another routine that they teach you. And you also receive a blank dry erase one, so you can write whatever you want on that one. So you receive a few different options so that you can customize this photo for a different kind of reveal if you don't want to reveal the playing card that comes with it, which is always the 3 of hearts, by the way. You also get access to tutorial instructions. I think off the top of my head, I think they were about 45 minutes long. I really like all of Hyde projects, tutorials and instructional videos. I think they have a great sense of humor. I think they have great personalities, and their tutorials are just, considering that English isn't their first language, I think that they do such a great job to make their tutorials engaging, informative, educational, and also enjoyable to watch. So that's what you receive. It's hosted on YouTube, so it's accessible for pretty much anyone. And that, as a whole, is what you receive for your $250 when you buy Phantom Stage from Hyde. How easy is it though? Incredibly easy. The only difficult thing here is trying to get someone to choose a card. And that's down to your own preference. Of course, that can be done in many hundreds of different ways, from very easy to more complex ways. But to reveal the card on the frame like this, it's incredibly easy. As I showed you at the beginning, the frame looks completely normal all the way around, and you can hold it really fairly as well. So I'm a bit cramped for space here, but you can hold it with one hand and you can animate it with one hand. I'm struggling to keep it still, so I'm going to put the other hand here, but you don't need to have this other hand here. And then he brings the card out like this, and then that's the reveal. So it's very easy to perform. In terms of skill, anyone can do this. Reset time is just as good. It takes the same amount of time to reset it as it does to reveal it. So if you wanted to, Harry could do the reveal, and then you say, okay, Harry, now put it back in your pocket. Yeah, good. We need to keep the stage clean. Perfect. Thank you so much for assisting me, Harry. And now it's reset, ready to go for another performance. So there's no strings with this. There's no magnets. There's no crazy things that you have to reset, no extra parts that you have to reset. If you want to do a different kind of performance, then you will have to exchange one of the hands with this hand, but I'll talk about that in a bit in terms of creating different reveals. But the reset time is pretty much instant. I just want to interrupt this review for a second. If you find my reviews helpful and if they help you make a purchase or decide not to purchase and save you money, please do support this channel. The more support this channel gets, the more subscribers we get, the more people who interact with the channel, the more reviews I'm going to be able to do, and the more I'm going to be able to help you. I'm trying to do these reviews to help the magic community and help people like you, because there are a lot of reviewers who talk absolute nonsense. So if you do enjoy this channel and you do find my content useful, then please do share, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate everything everyone does for this channel. Back to the review. Angles are incredible. You can perform this 360 degrees. There's no angle considerations. A little bit of lighting would make the picture look better. You obviously don't want a reflection on this. Also, this is plastic. This is not glass, the front of this, so it's unlikely to break on you, and that makes it easier to transport. But in terms of angles, you're covered from every single angle. There's nothing to reveal, there's nothing to expose, and you can't really perform this badly because it's so simple in its design and construction. Pocket space is a little bit different on this one. Of course, this is not something that you're going to use in walk around. This is something that is more suited to parlor performances, stage performances, that kind of thing. So I think this is excellent. The fact that it comes with a really rugged, tough cardboard box that you can carry it in, whether that be in a larger box or something like that, I think the transportation and the pocket space is really good. It's also a very thin and light frame, so it's not going to take up too much luggage, it's not going to weigh you down too much. Of course, it's wide. It's an A3 frame, which is approximately 11.7 inches by 16.5 inches. And I think that pretty much sums up what pocket space is with Phantom. My final thoughts on this are, like I say, I really recommend this. I was already looking to purchase one of these for quite a while. When I saw it come into Vanishing Ink and a couple of other stores, probably like 6 months ago now from the time of posting this review. I saw it a while ago be announced, and it's been on my shopping list for ages. But Hyde did send me this as a review copy, so I'm really happy because not only have I been able to share this with you, but also they sent me this copy for review purposes. So I couldn't be happier with this when I already thought it was worth the money, and having this product in my hands now just reinforces the fact that I was right about this, and it is a fantastic trick. So I would like to say thank you to Hyde Project for sending this for review. But a couple of other points. You can customize this, as I said, with the extra things that you receive with it. But as well as a magic trick, so I'm going to put this into my stage act, and I'm going to have it on an easel, and it's going to be covered with a cloth, and that's going to be a whole other thing. But I think this is also excellent to just have in your house. This is a nice picture. And as a magician, it makes sense to have a picture of one of the most famous magicians to ever exist. So I think to have this in your house, in your magic study, in your bedroom, or wherever you have this, I think it's a perfectly reasonable and lovely item to have up on the wall. And that means that if you have friends over, if you have a dinner party, if you have family over for, soon it's Christmas time, it's the festive season, people will have family visiting. I think it's such a great trick to do, whether that be for your friends, for your grandchildren, for your nieces and nephews, whatever it is. So I think there's multiple uses for this. Yes, professional magicians doing shows on cruise ships, on stage, in parlor, at the Magic Circle, at the Magic Castle, anywhere like this in theaters will get a lot of use out of this. And audiences, I am sure, are going to love it. But I also think that it's a perfectly good gift for a magician to keep in their home as just magic memorabilia that also functions as a magic trick. And the fact that they include 7 different routines where you can produce the card out of the frame and it disappears, and I wouldn't personally perform any of those because there is a bit of palming involved with those. Those routines are not as easy as just the reveal of a playing card, but they are not so difficult that you can't perform them. So I think that it's really accessible in terms of the other 7 routines that they teach you. I think that they hit hard, they are interesting, they're not to my taste in terms of the handling and the get ready and the preparation that's required, but they are really good, really hard-hitting routines if you want to do a little bit more than just the reveal. That's the review for today. If you have any questions or comments about Phantom Stage, then do leave it in a comment below this video. I hope that you enjoyed this review. I hope that I could share something new with you that perhaps you didn't know about. And as I say, if you want to pick one of these up, I'll leave the link to Hyde Project's website in the top pinned comment and also in the video description. That's it for today. I'll see you in the next review.